Oh, brother. Nintendo is back at it again. So I've been really excited to talk about Pikmin lately, and it's always a treat when we're able to talk about this series and this franchise. I love it so much, and being able to talk about it in 2025 again this early since Pikmin 4 has been just another huge treat. Nintendo released an animation the other day, if you don't know, that had this baby crawling around the floor trying to catch a pacifier from something invisible that was moving all the toys in the pacifier around. It was called Close to You. Now, a lot of us theorized that this was Pikmin related from the beginning, from the music, the little motifs that would play, and also just the fact that, come on, it had to be Pikmin carrying things around. There was other hints and stuff, but yes, it turned out to be Pikmin. They actually sent another animation video up, but this time including all the Pikmin around the room. But this one was only released for the Nintendo Switch Today app. Well, myself and a lot of other Nintendo content creators made videos on this, including people that just used the entire video or people that just posted, screenshots of that animation. If you posted anything, and I mean anything with that animation from the Nintendo Today app, your video got blocked, demonetized, and just completely taken off of YouTube or Twitter, wherever you posted your stuff about that animation. So yeah, that's probably why, if you were wondering why you couldn't see my video from yesterday, it's been completely taken down from Nintendo. Now, the first video I posted about the original animation that they posted on YouTube is all fair game apparently, but it's the one that includes the Pikmin that they put on the Nintendo Today app. You can't use that, and you can't use anything that they place on that app, which is extremely discouraging for so many reasons, and I don't even know where to start with this one. It just sucks because, straight up, Pikmin's already a smaller franchise that they're trying so desperately to grow. That was one of the points of this animation, I'd assume, and even Miyamoto has stated that he's trying to make Pikmin as big as the other major franchises, and that's why he was pushing Pikmin Bloom so hard, and he's just really big on Pikmin. And I'm like, yeah, that's awesome, that's great. I would want nothing more than the Pikmin franchise to become a huge, big hitter for Nintendo. But how in the world are they going to allow it to do that when people are trying to share information about it, or trying to build up hype about it? I'm trying to get videos out about it, but Nintendo is copyright striking me, blocking my content, and taking it offline just because you put something on the stupid Nintendo Today app. Oh man, it leaves a sour taste in my mouth. And I know that this was happening to people on Twitter when it came to Donkey Kong's marketing. They were showing some pretty interesting stuff on the Nintendo Today app. Not crazy, but I remember people trying to share some of that stuff on Twitter and talk about it, and people were getting their tweets taken down and stuff. It's just Nintendo's being so anal when it comes to this stupid app, and I don't understand why. I get their goal is that they want people to use the app and not have to rely on YouTubers and Twitter and stuff to see those posts. They want the app to be used. Nintendo wants to control everything. They want their own Twitter is essentially what's happening, and they don't want their information being on anything else but their own Twitter, and they want people there, and it's just stupid altogether. First off, casual gamers are not going to see or even understand any of this stuff. You know what I mean? Anybody that I know in my inner circle, outer circle, anybody, my friends, my best friends, my family, no one knew about this Nintendo Today app. I don't even know if my own brother knows about this Nintendo Today app. He's never even brought it up. And a lot of them didn't know anything about this app until I made a couple of videos on some of that content. A lot of people say all the time, I even read some of the comments from you guys saying, oh wow, I didn't know that stuff was on the Today app. Thanks for showing me and stuff. And now I'm going to download the app so I can see it when it first comes up. What's stopping people from still saying, hey, I'm going to download this app so that way I can be notified as soon as this stuff pops up? And you know what I mean? If anything, I'm advertising this app for Nintendo. I'm showing how this app is pretty cool. You should download it because they're showing tons of cool things like animations and shorts, and Nintendo announced from that animation that they will be constantly showing more animations. That's the whole point of this, by the way. Nintendo came out and said that this is one of the first of their animations and little shorts that they'll be posting. So yeah, it was just a short. That's all it's going to be. It wasn't referencing a new game or anything like that. You're telling me every single future animation or short, if they make one about Kid Icarus or Fire Emblem or Xenoblade or a Mario, Zelda, Pikmin one again, who knows what it's going to be, even a Kirby one, we can't talk about it? I mean, we could talk about it, but we just can't show any of it? Why? We can't talk about how cool the animation was? We can't come together as Nintendo fans and look at cool videos together and talk about what's in it and maybe show some cool little secrets that were in the trailer and stuff? It's just meant to watch and shut up about? What? Now, I wanted to show you this. I even screen recorded, but I'm afraid to even show this because Nintendo's just on this copyright spree, so I'm not going to do it. But this stuff was literally posted yesterday. And it's already off of the Nintendo news page. If you go to My Nintendo News and scroll and go all the way throughout the news and stuff, there's no way that you can actually go back and watch that animation right now, which is so stupid. It's just like, oh, use our app, but only for that specific 24 hours, and then it's over. This huge animation that we probably spent so much money and time into, you can't even watch it or anything unless, you know, it's the day it dropped, and you can't share it online or anything. If anyone saved it, you can't watch it anywhere else unless it's a Nintendo Today app. Like, this is the dumbest app I've ever heard of in my life, man. And what makes matters even worse is the app is not available to everyone around the world. There's regions where they can't get this app. So you're locking brand new animation and video game information behind this app that, you know, half the people that are Nintendo fans, over half of them, are not going to be able to see. Now, what's funny about this is about 2 months ago, Andre from Game Explain actually made a video looking at the downloads and stuff of the app and kind of how it's doing, and it pretty much died right away. Like, as soon as it launched, a lot of people downloaded it, like 1.3 million people, all the way up to about 1.5 today, but right after that first couple of days, like that first week or two, it just flatlined. The downloads flatlined, the velocity of traffic flatlined, like no one's using this thing, no one knew's really downloading this thing, and I think that is the entire reason for this short. I really hope I'm wrong, but I feel like they had this short animation with Pikmin for a while now and was waiting for a good time to release it, and maybe this was just a big marketing scheme to get people to just come download the app, which is even more sickening to think about it, like tricking Pikmin fans into something really interesting Pikmin related coming. But instead, this is like a, hey, if you want to see more about this stuff, go look at our app. Because what else would make sense for Nintendo to upload the first trailer with no Pikmin and leave everybody speechless, like, what the heck is this about? What's going on here? Just to say the next day, hey, here's the actual trailer with the Pikmin, but you can only watch it on Nintendo Today app. It's just frustrating to another level. Now, I do want to stress this chart is only showing the Android information, but still, I mean, it's a lot of downloads for Android for them to all just be dead right now. And I've even checked since this went up and this marketing scheme that Nintendo pulled, and literally nothing has really changed. It's still pretty much on the same level, so I guess maybe you have to wait a couple more days to see if anything else changes, but yeah, it seemed to be a failure if that's what they were going for. I don't think this was Nintendo's grand scheme to just trick people into downloading this app. I really hope not, but we don't know anymore. Nintendo is just different and they're weird, you know what I mean? They've always been weird, but they are weird now. I like to think this was just some scheduled thing that they was going to do regardless to show off their first animation, but whatever. It's just a shame that we can't talk about it, we can't show it off without getting it taken down and stuff, that you're just forced to keep your eyes on the Nintendo Today app and only the Nintendo Today app. It's stupid, it's just not okay, and I don't think it's going to work out for Nintendo as good as they think it is. But let me know in the comments down below what you think about this. Do you think this is a smart decision from Nintendo to take down these videos to make people use the app, or do you think it's going to backfire and hurt them in the long run? Thank you for tuning in, have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one.